for today is, what is today? Today is a Thursday, I believe. I don't know. Are you sure it's Thursday, buddy? What day is it, buddy? Today is... What is today? Thursday, July 16th. It is 7:30. Get this cord out of your eye. You gotta put it, you gotta take it off. Put the cord back behind your ear. Put the cord behind your ear. It's hot. It's a little hot. You're dehydrated, I think, too. Yes, I probably am. Where did that I lost your rag, man. Where'd your little blue rag go? I don't know. I'm using a napkin. I'm using a white towel, a disposable towel. So what is this about? This is about the stink of guilt. The stink of guilt. The stink of guilt. To do the right thing out of guilt is to not do the right thing. If you do not feel it, if it is a secondary emotion, guilt is a secondary emotion. Yes, it's a whiff of guilt. To do something out of guilt is to not do it honestly. It means it's an ulterior motive. You don't know the motive behind it. If you do not feel the answer is the answer, it is not the answer. It's an external stimulus. So guilt is an external stimulus. So it's not true. You're not living reality if you live guilt, because you're living through someone else's stimulus. I guess that's what he's saying. I don't know. I can never read you. What was this about exactly? Oh, there was something on, you flipped through the NPR on the Mozilla. It was like Trump compares himself to Hitler. Yeah, Hitler does not follow rules. He lives through his emotions. He does not live through... There's no when I say rationality, I mean what the person feels. So there's two types of people. There's people who live through feelings. Their feelings are their actions. And there's people who live through stimulus of other people's stories or emotions. Yes. It's like guilt would be someone else's emotion being projected onto you. Whatever you say, buddy. The whiff of guilt. That person you knew, this person was like a druggie, like a real not a real druggie. Are there real druggies? What's a real druggie? Aren't 98% of people druggies? Or 99? I mean, you're talking about what? The 10 to 20% who are fentanyl, coke, heroin addicts? Or what are you talking about? Yeah, so like kind of a druggie, kind of a Percocet person. They're like, I'm gonna have a kid someday, and then I'm gonna clean up. But in the back of his head, he would always be like, I don't want to be clean. His attitude would always be, I don't want to be clean. I'm clean because I have to be, because I have a kid. What an interesting... That whiff of guilt. The real emotion is to go get fucking high, right? Yes. Would be the story you're comparing this to, right? Yes. That is the story I'm comparing this to. That would be... But what about the other... You're saying there's other forms. Well, all things are drug addictions, probably. Even the narcissist is addicted to narcissistic supply, probably. But, you know, the higher and lower levels of drug addiction would be societal acceptance or whatever. A lot of these people they're drug addicts, even if they're not alcoholics or marijuana addicts, or... I mean, they're addicted to something. Everyone's addicted to something, right? Probably. If you say so, buddy. So So where was the point of this going? Where was this going? I don't remember. It's a rant. I don't have the answer to this shit. You didn't go biking last night? Yeah, because I went biking in the middle of the day and I thought I'd kill myself doing that too. That was painful. I was exhausted. I'm still exhausted. My leg hurts for some reason. My knee hurts. Should stick to midnight riding. It's better to ride at midnight. My knee hurts. Holy fucking shit. Give me some testosterone. Give me some TRT. You should have done that joke. Did you do that joke already about the... If someone wants to identify as a female, let them. I don't know why they stopped that. I mean, that's... I don't entirely get that one. I mean, because women shouldn't be voting. I mean, if they want to give up their right to vote, if they want to give up, you know. Interesting. I mean, your rant was what? Repeal the 19th Amendment? Yes. Yeah, I mean, if they want to do that, let them do it. Be naughty? What? I don't know what that's about. Someone should do some investigation into that. So the only people who if you've ever met someone who's like who actually does love themselves, you're referring to that then? Well, yes, like true self-love is not drug addiction or guilt. That's not true love. Self-love. To believe in an ideal higher than yourself is to not love yourself. Is that your theory? Why not? Let's go that route. Let's see how far that goes. Yes, so to believe in something higher than yourself is to not love yourself. To lie and say that you do and to get other people to follow a value you do not believe is the highest form of self-love, actually. It is, isn't it? Probably. I can see that. I can see your argument on that. I do not want to be a guilty... You know, I do not want to be a guilt. I still get pangs of guilt. I still get pangs of guilt. I must get rid of them. I don't want to be that. I do not want to be guilty. A pang of guilt is an emotion of someone else's stimulus. It's not organic. There's no reason for guilt organically. Did you do the joke? I don't know what jokes you've done, man. You got fucked up yesterday because you went to the Forest of Cyprus and that fucked you up because it was so hot. So a person who would love themselves would always, from the age of at least like 13, would be constantly working towards their own and their own progeny's betterment. Yeah, I mean, it would be one continuous self, in a sense. That is not what I come from. I come from guilt. And, what do I come from? Something like guilt, yeah. You can try and weaponize the guilt that was given to you. You can try that against yourself to use it to your own. I mean, you can try. I don't know if it'll work. magic? You were talking about magic, right? Magic is the belief. Insanity is the belief that something new will happen. A new answer will come about out of magic, right? Yes, you were ranting about this in the garage while setting up the bike for the bike ride. So insanity is the belief of a new outcome from the same event. Yes, I mean I guess that's what magic is. You biked all the way to the entrance of the one thing, and you forgot your phone. And what were you doing before that? That was a good one. That was like, I've declared the highest form of I've become the highest form of drug addict. The most self-destructive of all existences is the existence I have now. The existence I have now is that I know that reality is created. I must shape the world. I'm not gonna make it. My progeny can never make it. My progeny would never make it. I would never make it. But I shall shape the world. Somehow I must shape the world. That sounds like something an insane person says. Kind of. I don't know. It doesn't, that never works, by the way. The elites created the drug addicts. Does it not bother anybody that Trump is a casino owner? That doesn't bother them. They see it as a form of control. He's good at controlling people. That's why they like him. He's like a black person who sells drugs in his own neighborhood. He's bad for the environment. They don't care. He controls things. He's their thug. He's their black pimp, their black drug dealer, their black mafiosa. That's why they like him. It's probably true. If you were a black person, would you want a white person selling you drugs? Probably not. I don't know. Hitler waking up at 2 or 12. I sleep when I want to. I expect discipline out of you, but I expect no discipline out of... Well, his discipline is his emotions. Hitler's emotions were his discipline. He was an artist. You're either first or last in this world. There's 8 billion people in this world. Second place does not matter. You're either first or last. Yeah. That's how it actually works. You either have to move to other people, or other people have to move to you. I say get up at 6, 5. I shall sleep till 1. I mean, is this a ranch? What is this? Where's this going? I don't know. I don't remember where this is going. Humans, there's 2 versions of reality. One is humans control everything, and they've always controlled everything. To some extent, that's true. There's that shit going through the US right now, the bacteria, the diarrhea. Do they control it? Do you want to be paranoid? Do you want to say Bill Gates did it? Do you want to say Trump did it? Do you want to say Obama did it? I have no clue. It could be anybody. You blame it on whoever you want to blame it on. I mean, that's possible. Is it just a freak accident? Are there freak accidents? There are no freak accidents. If an asteroid hits the Earth, someone did it. The aliens, the Chinese, the Russians, Trump, Obama, Hillary. Someone did it. That's in the human brain. That has to exist in the human brain. There's an evolutionary advantage to it. Otherwise, it wouldn't exist. There are no mistakes. Lindsey Graham was poisoned, but by who? Putin, Trump, Zelensky? Zelensky fired that defense guy. Why did he fire the defense guy? They didn't really give me a good answer on that one. Internal military fighting. I don't know. I didn't research it that hard. Huh, what else? There's a reason for everything. There are no mistakes. Everything is done by another person. I mean, there's some truth to that, probably. An asteroid has hit Earth. The Chinese are angry. They say America did it. America must pay tribute. But we didn't do it. It doesn't matter. It's important that people know that when something bad happens, that the person with power gets restitution. Interesting theory. You flip it around. It doesn't matter. What other ideas you got? I actually really like that idea about because you can tell people who do not really love themselves. If they love themselves, they would be thinking of their 50-year-old self, and they'd be thinking of their infinite self. Their infinite self is their progeny. The progeny is the infinite self. And there's a lot of people who do not think about the infinite self. There's people who do the guilty, I care about, I have to care. It's the I have to care. Yeah, you're comparing the two versions of care. Being required to care versus actually caring. Yes, that's the comparison I'm going for here. The stink of dishonesty, the stink of bad emotion, the stink of guilt, the stink of secondary motivations. Is that what you're going for? Yes. Where are you going? Do you want to go to Publix? Where do you want to go, buddy? Just go to I can't make that turn fast enough. I had to use some more brake. I guess you're going to the dam. You're going to do the river one. I don't know. Don't look at me. I have to figure this out. I'll figure it out. The stink of bad attention. I don't know. I guess the stink of uncertainty. Yes, the stink of uncertainty. People can detect uncertainty. They can tell when a person is sure of something versus not sure of something. Stink of fear. Adrenochrome? Yes, adrenochrome. The stink of adrenochrome. Stink of adrenochrome. I like the way that sounds. It's very poetic. How many people do you know that create the stink of adrenochrome? On a daily basis, how many people do you meet who fill the world with adrenochrome? You mean like a psychic adrenochrome? Yes, like a psychic adrenochrome, not a literal. It's not literal. It's like a parable. It's a metaphor. Psychic adrenochrome. Excreted, used up psychic adrenochrome. That's the person after they take the adrenochrome. There's a deadness in the air, a stink, maybe. If you were smart, you would own something. You would have like a stake. I have no stake in this place. I do not care about this place because I have no. Well, it's not because of that. It's because you have bad genes, and you're. And when I say drug addict, I don't mean like heroin or fentanyl or cocaine. I mean, there's multiple drugs in this world. Those are not drugs. So the drugs are anything that distracts from your eternal self is a drug. Anything that takes away from your eternal self, the eternal love of self, not the short-term love of self, the eternal love of self. If you say so, buddy. Huh. I mean, you're surrounded by that. Yeah, that's everywhere. People who are not in love with their eternal self. That's common in you too. Probably. Let's see, where can I go from here? The eternal. Yeah, I mean it's. Is your zipper up? These pants, are they dirty? I don't know, it doesn't matter. They're bicycling. What are they? They're tiny. Tiny red ones. So how are you getting there? Where are you going? It's hot. It's like 8 o'clock almost, and I'm hot. At least it's not sunny. Magna, is that a Hemi? I think it's a Hemi, which means it has a circular top. Hey, the thing you missed on the ones you've missed 2 of your walks where you missed the first half, and one of them was about something, and you were thinking about that, and then you're like, oh yeah, and I missed that on the recording. Yeah, it was something good too. I forgot what it was. You want to jump the street now? People who are in love with their eternal self is healthy. Is your thesis? Yes. And then look at that. Look at the behavior from the perspective of the eternal self. I guess. I mean, if you want to go that route, yes. This is almost touching on like predestination or chosen, or yeah, because the people who did not love themselves in their previous lives create progeny that does not love itself. That's a fair statement? The eternal self that does exist, that moves forward, is the polluted. Is it polluted or is it whatever? You get all fucking weird on me, man. Guilt. The whiff of guilt. He reeked of guilt. He reeked of guilt. I knew I did not want to be like him when I realized he was nothing but guilt. Anything he said was not true because it was guilt. It was filled with guilt. If you do not emotionally believe it, do not do it. I don't know, is that, you can get in trouble for saying that. I don't know, maybe. The ultimate form of self-destruction. Yeah, you're saying that's your ultimate form of self-destructiveness will be to teach the people. If you do not feel it, do not do it. Ooh, what about like doctors? Are you gonna, because people can't be doctors and lawyers and engineers. They can't possibly learn all those skills. Good point. I don't know. I said it was a destructive thesis. I never claimed it was going to be that good of a thesis. I thought it was just I thought it was like a heroin or a cocaine version of a thesis that would help you get destroyed. Isn't that your goal here? A macro version of self-destruction. An intellectual self-destruction. For if you do not feel it, do not do it. I don't know, I guess. If you say so. Ooh, that was the one you wanted to do. Yeah, the geniusness of Christianity is what? The geniusness of Christianity is they force you're forced to treat people who are not your progeny like they're your progeny. You're forced to care about people who you're enabling them though, right? They're enabling them. Well, they aren't. They're forcing the people under them to do it. It would be like, it's a way of it's a way of taking the tall plant and mediocreizing it to the lower plants, right? Yes. It's a way of keeping the competition fighting itself. Care about the weak. But the weak should die, right? I mean, should they not? Or how are you caring about them? You're enabling them to live? How does that help? Well, it keeps the strong take the other strong, and they force the other strong to take care of the weak. Thereby it keeps them busy, it keeps them from keeping them on their heels. It's a way of, I mean, they're not going to do it. Think about this. Do the rich live near the poor? No, they don't. They hate the poor. Anyone with half a brain knows to stay as fucking far away from the poor and stupid as possible. But they want the other people to do it, right? Yeah. Take care of the poor, but I'm going to go live in my neighborhood and keep my brain safe from their retardation and drugs and fucking terrible attitudes. I mean, they know that. So they preach a gospel of, you know, it's a form of forced, is it a form of communism? It's kind of communistic. It's well, not communistic. It's take that which is great and mediocreize it by forcing it to be around shit. That's it's a way of destroying something. It's a way of shaping. Yes. Take a Porsche and put it in the ghetto, let the rims get stolen off, let the doors be stolen off. Yeah, it's like that. That's a good analogy. It's a mediocre analogy. It's not the best analogy, but I'll buy it. What else? Yeah, so this could go back to your idea of predestination and predetermined and the elect. Yeah, because the people of the past love themselves, and the people of the past who failed that love took they either became guilty or they became drug addicts or well, guilt is a form of drug in your theory, right? Yes. In this theory, I guess you could call guilt a form of drug. Nationalism, religion, tools created to drug up the people. Yes, but you know, it's a higher form of drug than say cocaine or fentanyl or heroin, but still a drug. It still creates degenerates. It's still a form of degeneracy. If you say so. So they drug them up. They sell the drugs. The black man in the SUV selling the drugs to his neighborhood, and no one's going to punish them. I mean, Hillary Clinton ate babies. Donald Trump owns a casino. You know, no one's going to punish them for that, right? No, no one. They're spineless faggots. They're spineless dopamines. They're idiots. They glorify their drug dealer. I love my drug dealer. He's my drug dealer. For the human cannot live without the drug. You say so. What other ideas you got? I thought that was a good idea. It's not. It's a terrible idea. guilty conscience, the reeking of the, what is that called again? I always forget that fucking term. The children's fear. They crave the fear of the gland, whatever that gland is called. It's a psychic version though, right? Yeah. Make sure you say psychic, otherwise they'll think you're literally talking about the gland drug, not, you're talking about the psychic version. Yes, the psychic. They might try and hit you with psych, you know, if you say psychic, they're gonna be like, you know, blah blah blah. But you gotta remember, you're talking about like the ether or the spirit or the Have you ever been somewhere and smelt the bad spirit in the air? Could you feel the what is it called? Holy shit, what is that shit called? It's called what the fuck is that shit called? The Alex Jones shit. Yeah, the Alex Jones shit. Just take his, hey, there's a purple car. Low and slow. If you truly loved yourself, you would at all moments of your life be trying to better your eternal existence. What percentage of people are doing that? Very few. Very few, probably. There's a percentage. They are the elect. They are the predetermined. They probably have 1,000 acres at least. Good job. You're mixing in some Marxism. It's not Marxist. It's actually I don't know what it is. It's a mishmash. It's a remix, baby. I'm remixing everything. You think the dam's closed? The elect. Well, whatever. The predestination, the predetermined, the elect, the the Weberian elect, the Weberian, don't say Weberian elect. It would be like the past genetic inheritance is the past genetic inheritance creates the future self-love or the future self-hate, the future self-guilt. I mean, it's interesting you're connecting it to the predestination thing and the elect. I think that thing is, that's moderately interesting. You're behind from yesterday. That when you went to Cyprus, you didn't start uploading it till you left just an hour ago, 30 minutes ago. And then you have 2 shorts, and then you did a thing with your computers for like 2 hours. Are you gonna upload that? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It was shit. It was shit, but it was good shit. It was funny. It was throwing stuff away. Maybe. Wire. Keep the wire. Throw the box. Keep the wire. Insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a new result. If you say so. How come I can adrenochrome, adrenochrome, psychic adrenochrome, fear induced by others would be guilt. Is guilt? Is guilt by definition fear induced by others, or what is guilt? I don't know. It's, maybe you could go that route. I don't know. I always forget the difference between guilt and shame. Guilt is fear imposed by others. Psychic adrenochrome. I mean, I don't know. Is that true? I don't know. Don't look at me. You're the one selling this bullshit. You should probably have this shit hashed out before you spout it. I'm not doing that. I don't have the energy. The elites are the elect because they have a genetic inheritance of self-love, whereas the mob, the plebeians, do not have self-love. They are in a state of self-hatred, drug addiction, guilt. If you do not feel it, do not do it. But they do stuff out of guilt. Guilt is a form of what is it called? What are you looking for? External something. There's a Tesla truck. External coercion, I guess. Yes. They don't like that theory though. If you do not feel it, do not do it. They'll call that snowflake theory or something. Yeah, they probably will. Each soul is a snowflake. No, each soul is $1 a dozen. Each soul is a dog that can be trained to do whatever they want it to do. The soul is a dog. They are not snowflakes. They're not even named. They are merely numbers. Merely dogs to be trained. Can you feel the psychic adrenochrome of the elites training their dogs? Interesting. And then it's not communism, it's Christianity as a weapon. They'll be like, hey, you gotta be helpful to and they don't want to be around them. They have no desire to be around them. They know that. They hate them. They despise them. It's like being around cancer or carcinogens or stay as far away from carcinogens as possible. Stay away from retardation and stupid shit. It is contagious. They know that. They've known that the whole time. Why do you think they stay as fucking far away from it as possible? Do as I say and not as I do. Oh, P. Diddy, show me the wet wipes. I hug them. I must have a wet wipe. They are disgusting. They are, aren't they? What was that one? It was a YouTube video. It was like, you know how you throw a good party? You lock the doors and you get everybody hot. You turn the AC off. Is that P. Diddy? Yes, that's P. Diddy's party advice. Get lots of alcohols. Get them drunk. Get them playing at the casino. Get them guilty. Was he a blackmail guy? He blackmailed him, right? He had the sex videos with Will. He was a leader. He knew how to lead these people. That's how these people want to be led. They want to get drunk. They want to blackmail video over them. Show me how freaky you are, baby. That's what leadership is. Isn't that what Epstein was? Is that what Trump is? Is that what Hillary is? Is that what Obama is? Maybe. They all know the secret of leadership. Drug addictions, guilt. Guilt is fear, though, right? Are you using fear and guilt interchangeably, or how are you using that word? Same thing, probably. I don't know. You got a stone in your shoe. If you say so, buddy. Hey, your head's hurting because you got to move that napkin down so that it's at the bottom of the GoPro. Yes, there you go. Good job, buddy. You should feel guilty. You should not be recording right now. That's what they would say. It's a form of coercion. Anytime, yeah, I mean, that's what coercion is. Guilt is the manifestation of coercion. You think you can get psychic adrenochrome as a key phrase? Psychic adrenochrome. You should be guilty. You should feel guilty, boy. I do not feel your guilt. If I do not feel it, I do not act on it. You are a special snowflake. And you are an enforcer of psychic adrenochrome. Practice. Practice makes perfect, buddy. Here's some oil and some a baby oil bottle. You know what they're doing. You know what they're up to. Do you have a stone in your shoe? Yeah, you do, don't you? What's going on there? I don't think you do. Anything else? Anything else? Do not trust the guilty. What should you feel good? I don't know. Whatever you feel, you should feel guilty for. I don't know. That's a good question. The pangs of guilt I feel I must burn out, for I do not want to end up like that one person I knew. It is a bad life. A drug addicted life. Well, you're not talking about that. You're talking about another person. It doesn't matter. The people don't need it. The audience does not need to know that. You were going to go back to 80, like 90. I'm going 95. You want to say one? There's only one person who has, now you're stealing from that one TV show. There's only one person who has free will. Everyone else is living in a state of guilt or drug addiction. Yes. Or psychic adrenochrome. Yes. If you want to go there, you can try it. I don't know. Do you want to try and make it to Publix before it closes? What time is it? 8:15. You can't make it back unless you go back the same way you came. I mean, you can. You could make it to to the bridge by 8:30. Could you make it to Publix by 8 in 15 minutes from No, I don't think you could. Whatever. You go to Walmart? You want to go to Walmart? Yeah, I'll go to Walmart. Psychic adrenochrome. Little did Alex Jones realize that when he used the word, I would take the word and I would use it, I would weaponize the word in a way he did not expect. He doesn't give a shit. He's a... I mean, would you? I mean, it's maybe it's a real... I mean, there's real adrenochrome in the air. There's fear in the air. And all humans are children. So you can probably psychically get adrenochrome. If you believe in psychic adrenochrome. Also, it's good that the elites like having a supply of people who are like guilty, because they can get them to do quick stuff. It's a shortcut for them. It's a very useful shortcut. They like their shortcut. Shortcuts are always bad, though, right? I think they are. I don't know. I've heard that. All shortcuts are bad. Maybe. Hey, your CPU posted. Yeah, it did post. I was worried that CPU had been bent. But it posted. I do not know where I got that cooler. I must have gotten it when it was on sale for $10 or $20 or something. It is a upgraded Intel. I don't know, it's got a better heatsink. It's got more heatsink mass. The heatsink mass makes it take longer for the CPU to heat the whole mass up. But I don't know if the fan actually puts out more cooling power. It might, I don't know. You have that big one. There was that big one. Where did that big one come from? I don't know. That's a good question. Where did that big one come from? There's a big double fan, like huge radiator, sort of CPU cooler. I don't know where that came from. For the guilt. He reeked of guilt. He reeked of used adrenochrome. He reeked of used up adrenochrome. The adrenochrome had been extracted from him and he reeked of absorbed? What word do you want to use? Absorbed, used up, shriveled adrenochrome glands. Okay. So is that fish? Or is that, what's going on there? What are those little things in the river? For I understood everything. In that moment I understood it all. My balls itch. So you'll fight fire with fire. I don't know. Guilt with guilt. You'll destroy the guilt using guilt. That's a good one. It's an interesting thesis. Very interesting. The irony of the lifestyle shop. Is this thing still on? I hope it is. It better be. I'm having all this trouble. So you going downtown? Where are you going? I don't know. As an adrenochrome addict. Adrenochrome? Adrenochrome. I shall get my adrenochrome, eh? How are you going to get your adrenochrome? By fighting adrenochrome addicts. That's funny. That's the beauty of the joke, I guess. Do 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 do. The tie-in with the elect is interesting, or the predestined. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, you need to get like a 24/7 camera. Yeah, I mean, I don't think, can you wear this into Walmart? I don't know. I don't think they'll let you do that. Maybe. Do you think they would? I don't know. For their blood was they were terrified. How dare someone be able to see me trying to get, because they're gonna be like, I want my adrenochrome. And if you're wearing a camera, they can't get their adrenochrome as easy. They desperately want their adrenochrome. Everybody's after their adrenochrome. Gotta have my Apple Jacks. Gotta have my adrenochrome. Yes. Cookie crisp. Adrenochrome crisps. Uh-oh. Is that Muscle Shoals or Florence? Adrenochrome addicts. Enforcing guilt. Do you feel guilty for going fast, sir? Do you feel guilty for not putting your turn signal on? Do you feel guilty for... If you want to do it like that, you can. What do you think Muscle Shoals looks like when there's people out? I don't know. I'm always over there when there's no people. Probably the same as with just a lot of cars on the main road. Yeah. Did you have a huge conversation with AI this morning? Was it about Laura's LLMs are the new form of language? What is language? When I say apple, I think of there's green apples and red apples, yellow apples. An apple nerd would know 50 types of apples. I can name 3, maybe 5. I don't know. Is it a new language or is it an expansion of language? I don't know. I still can't tell. Is it just, I think they're lying somewhat. I think it's the old system, but with like, they're lying. I bet half of the system ends up being bolted on augments, like breast augments to a, like 50% of it'll be the LLM and half of it'll be bolt on tits. Maybe 70% of it. I mean, eventually. What do you think it is right now? 10 or 20? 10? Bolt on. Well, the LLM is the language, and then the tools that it has exist as a, like, the LLM itself uses a notepad. The LLM uses a calculator, you know. Is that an analogy? I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to... Bolt on tits is a bit of a excessive analogy. It's a bimbo LLM. Yes, that would be pretty funny. Big lips, big butt, big tits. A Barbie LLM. It lisps and says it wants to suck your cock. Good one. Any other good jokes? No. Language. It's a language, and then it'll have add-ons, and how much of it will be add-ons versus the actual... How much of English is English versus bolt-ons? Oh, I don't know. Doesn't matter. You're talking about... I'm actually talking about it as English exists, and then it's the base language, and then there's language that only a lawyer or a doctor would understand that's considered English, but it's not. A person who speaks English does not know doctor language. Whatever. Jargon? Technical jargon? So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna build a NAS? I don't know. I threw a bunch of shit away from those crates. I threw all those boxes away. I don't know about the NAS. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I need hard drive space eventually. I still have a terabyte left. That should last me a month. I mean, what? 20 gigs a day? You can delete some of that stuff. What's a terabyte divided by 20 gigs a day? 5 times 100? 5 times 10 is 50. 2 months? Something like that. What is that on his truck? Is it a big crate of plastic? What is that? I can't tell. Can I make that? I could have made that. I'm not gonna make it now. He might have been trying to help you go. I don't know what he was doing. It doesn't matter. I can make this, right? No, you can't. Okay. Back to your insanity. So then, what are you at now? Oh, I don't know. What is this? There you go. You want to double check this thing's on? Is it? Yeah, the red light's on. For I shall live forever. The artist fantasizes that they will live forever through art. The noble, the elect, yeah, the predetermined. They live forever in from their genetics and their soul. Maybe. It's an interesting. I like the interpretation on some level. It takes a negative word and almost portrays it positively. It's a snowball. A snowball that goes downwards becomes bad. A snowball that goes upwards becomes bigger each way. Yeah, I guess that's your analogy. I don't know. Is it a positive or negative snowball? The elect have created a positive snowball. What's the opposite of the elect? The damned. That's a good one. What do they call the opposite of the elect? I don't know. I'm not gonna go fucking read whoever the fuck those people were from the Puritan times. Was it not? I want to say Edwards. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, probably before that. You are not the elect. You pretend to be elect, but you are merely guilty. The guilty that pretend to act like they are elect, but are merely guilty. The elect are the elect. The elect do not feel guilt. They feel it. They do not have guilt when they do it. Interesting comparison of the difference between a guilted action and an emotional action. Yes. So what are you doing? You're going to East Florence, up that hill, downtown. That's high. It's kind of high, isn't it? For the guilty conscience reeks of extracted adrenochrome. The gland has nothing left. Has every fiber in your being ever told you to you know, what is it? Oh yeah. Don't say that once. Your fibers in your being, your feelings. Special snowflake, eh? The special snowflake. Interesting post-sunset, whatever that's called. Dusk, is it called dusk? What's the difference between, is dusk the one in the morning or the afternoon? I don't know. You lost ships from your fleets. You lost like 20. I thought I didn't lose anything fighting that dragon, but one of my fleets had like, it's supposed to be 220, and I had like 200. So I must have lost 20 in that battle. 20 fleet size in the battle. Yes. There's a technology I am about to get. Maybe I should have probably took it this turn. I'm going to take it next turn. 50 fleet size. So I will be at 270. My admirals will have 270 ships worth of fleet. What else are you getting? I'm getting spine weapons. And I'm building three what is it called that's bigger than a battleship? Yeah, 3 of those things that build things that are bigger than a battleship. So how do those work? If I have that on a building, does it allow me to build if I have a shipyard with 12, let me ask the robot real quick. Stellaris, the shipyard building that allows you to build the thing that is bigger than a battleship. Does it allow me to build if I have a shipyard with 6 shipyards, does it allow me to build 6 of those mega the things bigger than a battleship? Does it allow me to build 6 or 12 of those at the same time, or does it limit me to 1 of them at a time? The one that I saw looked basically, I looked at the ship design and it was like 2 or 3K worth of alloy, and it had a spine weapon on it. So that's a Titan, or is that a Juggernaut? Which are more effective, Titans or battleships with spine weapons? Are they both about equal, or should I, if I have the alloy, is it better to build Titans or battleships with spine weapons? Right now I have like 4 fleets at around 200 ship space, 220, 200. And I would say, I bet 80%, 70, 80% of it is battleships. So, I mean, I'm only going to build, you're saying only build 1 per fleet. And the Aurora is, there's only 1 type of Aurora. And let's say there's like 4 fleets in 1 battle. Does the Titan give it to all 4 fleets, or does it only give it to its fleet commander, even if it's in the same sector or galaxy or the same battle? So if you have a fleet, and 1 fleet is let's say you had 100,000 alloys, and then you built only Titans in one and only battleships in the other, who would win in that fight? Would the battleships win, or the Titans are not worth, they're only worth having because of their Aurora. They aren't really worth, they aren't pound for pound the best money per bullet, except for their Aurora, which is like a 1 per fleet. So let's say you had, in terms of fleet size, a Titan is twice as expensive as a battleship. In terms of fleet size, is let's say you had a limit of 220. Let's say you had 200 fleet versus 200 fleet, and alloy was not the limiter. Who would win in that battle? Battleships versus Titans. What is the max fleet size you can get? Because like right now I'm at 220. There's a 50. There's an option for me with a green research to add another 50. Can fleets be like 1,000, 2,000? I mean, what is the limit of fleet size slash for the commander of the fleet? At the end of the game, do they have like a recurring research bonus of like ship damage plus 5% that stacks infinitely? Which color are they? Are they engineering, blue, or green? A 5% habitability bonus on green. What sort of increase in resources would that average out to? Is it basically a 2% resources bonus, or what sort of resource bonus is 5% habitability? If I have spinal weapons on that Titan, do I already have them on the battleship? Because I haven't looked, and I might have gotten them. I just might have gotten them and I didn't look. Also, is there a way, like, I have my battleships designed right now into like 3 or 4 types, and they auto upgrade. One is laser artillery, one is kinetic artillery, one is like a medium range broadside battleship with armor, because I had to fight that thing in the nebula and it had all armor and 1 shield, so I was using it as like a meat shield. And then, you know, so I have like 3 types of battleships. Is there a way to convert those to the spinal, or how do I upgrade those into spinal? What is today? Thursday? La-di-da, la-di-da. What is that, gas? Is that water? It's brass. What do you think it is, water? Yeah, it's water. You still have your water? I need to drink some water. Any more funny jokes? Yes. I have tons of funny jokes. There's brass. You can see the brass. Someone's gonna steal that shit. I'm gonna steal it. It'll make me some crack money. Think you should have used that old Ryzen 1200? What do you think? You're using the what? The 8600? Intel 8600? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm surprised. I'm just glad it booted. I thought those pins were bent. At first, I thought the pins were bent. Is that the motherboard? You bought an 80. You bought a 9600K off a guy in Huntsville, and then you sold it on the internet for like an extra 100 from what you bought it, and you bent the pins when you put it in there. You need to go in there and like unbend the pins. Is that same motherboard? I bet it is. Was it 8600 or 9600K? i7. Sure it wasn't an i9? I don't know. It doesn't matter. That other i5 is unopened. Still has the sticker on it. Where'd you get that anyway? You bought it off Facebook, right? I don't remember where I got some of that shit. I bought it off Facebook. A lot of the problem with those pieces of equipment is you have to double check them. Yeah, that is kind of a pain in the ass. It's muggy. Yep. Muggy, 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 muggy. An act of pure carnivore. Ranger battery. Deca? This is exhausting. I'm sweating. Exhausting. Yes. You want to fart? Ah, yeah. Fart, 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 baby. So you have X-Spine weapons now? Yes, I think I do, because that one ship had it. When are you gonna get an Ascension perk? Like 3 or 4 from now. I got like how many? I got 30K Unity, 60K Unity. What does it cost for a thing? I don't know. 100. I don't know. That's a good question. Unity is expensive to get those Ascension perks now. I was looking at ascending a planet. I don't know if I should ascend them more. I'm looking at what planets I want to specialize in with only one thing. Yeah, some of them there's like a 13. It has high habitability, but it's only 13 size. And then a lot of your big planets are often like 70 or 60. You have some 20s. I'm turning a 20 into a research. I'm going to turn a 20 into a research, but it's got like 60 habitability. The perk for the robots that gives you shielded habitability bonuses over time or something. Does that add like 20, or what does that add to your workers when they work a planet? It's like shielded. It's a modularity add-on or something. It allows you to add a perk, or not a perk, but one of those things that the positive things for a group or something. What are those called? So it basically, so like if I had a planet that was like 35 or 45 habitability, because I have this like volcano planet, if they work so long that it takes them a while to get to that 20, does it automatically give them that 20%? So it's basically a 60% planet. It's a plus 20 after half a year or something. But it doesn't add like power drills, or it doesn't add the solar one. It's not adding the one that does tech, whatever they call solar panels or electricity production. It's not adding those. It's adding just habitability. It's acting like, so like my initial race was like either desert or savanna. It basically treats the planet as if it's the home planet, basically. What else you got? Modularity traits, Stellaris, shielded something. Huh. Some sort of music going on. So it's 30%. That's a different patch though, because that one patch it's a 25% modular assembly. You're paying 50. Yours is like 50. It's a different patch, I think. Food and gas. So where are you going? You going to Walmart? Where are you going, buddy? Where you going, buddy? Everywhere. Yeah. Very funny. Pure wash. Wash the pure. When was the last time you were at war with a real enemy in Stellaris? I need to go to war with the humans or that one ancient race. You could eventually, if you took the Ascension perk, you could probably go to war with one of those ancient races. Or you could destroy the humans, or you could destroy that hive mind group. Where you're massing your fleet on the Terran Empire right now. I think so. I gotta heal it at first. The Terran Empire shall fall. You might have to split it into 2 pieces because you got a big border, but you only got 2 entrances with them. If other people join them, you're in trouble. Do I have good choke points? Nope, you do not. You do not have good choke points, actually. That rope is really annoying on your leg. Is there a way to solve that? Is there? Well, that didn't help. I don't think that's gonna help. The elect. The elect. It's a good one. It's an interesting way of interpreting that. What else you got? Oh, I don't know. This napkin's coming off the top of my GoPro. Okay. Return of the elect. Yeah, that's how it's gonna work. How many ding dongs did you eat today? Like 6. They were good. I like 7, maybe 8. I microwaved 2 of them and then I ate milk with it. It was good. Ding dongs are pretty good. 6, probably 6. 8, 6, maybe 8. I don't know. 2, 6, probably 6. That's a lot of ding dongs. Ding dong, ding dong. Huh. Ding dong, ding dong. Oh, we had that idea about the, they have a witch lady up here? Well, it's like a tarot card, right? It's in the scam business, right? So you're gonna be like, you're gonna go through, you're like, here's $100. I don't believe a fucking word you're saying. Impress me. You're gonna be like rude and mean. Because you know they have like, they can cold read. They have to have the ability to like cold read. So you just want to see what they could do. I'm paying $100 to see their cold reading ability. Impress me. Yep, that's how it works. Cold reading, and you'd be mean. You'd be really mean. Would they take the 100? I don't know. I don't know how the tarot business / witchcraft business works. Hand reading? I'm assuming it's all in the same genre of scamology. Whatever. Your hand says, if your hand is bigger than your face, You're cheesy. Yeah, so your empire would have been a lot better if you would have started converting all those, because you had like 3/4 of your you had half of your population with that initial population type, and then you started converting just like 5 years ago maybe. When do you think you got modularity? Like 50 years in, probably. I don't know. I think I rushed it. I don't remember. Was it the first ascension perk you took? It might have been the first ascension perk. I don't know. I took it as fast as possible. I want modularity perks. What do you think? I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? Spinal weapons. Spinal. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Don't go right, left? Left, you mean left. What time is it anyway? 9, 8:30, 9:30, 9:30. Good guess. Can you make it all the way to Hugh in an hour and a half? Probably. You want to go this way? Go this way. There's a roach. Roach. Anything else? Ooh, I captured a whale. I don't know how that works. You can harvest it. Do I harvest it or do I turn it into a flying whale weapon? I don't know. It's a rare whale. Is that a good? Is that better than common? It's my first whale I've captured. It's a space whale. It's a space whale. Whoa. I thought I saw something. I hallucinated a mailbox to the left of me and I thought I bumped into it. Yeah, how do those work? I don't know. They're designed to be, the robots don't, I don't think they use space whales very well. Some groups make all their ships out of food. I'm a robot. I don't make my ships out of food. I make them out of metal. and alloys. Crystals. Moles. Maybe liquid metal or something. Maybe nanites. Hanging on in quiet desperation is the English way. The elect. Really? Funny. Very funny. Predestination? Yeah. Similar to that, yeah. I can see that. You could sell it. Selling it for $1, baby. a reaffirmation, a rejoining of predetermination, the elect, a modern retelling, a modern eugenicist, yes, a eugenicist, elect, predestination, elect. It's kind of the opposite of the eugenics wars of Star Trek, but in this one, Khan wins. Probably. I would guess Khan would win. I mean, I have a hard time imagining everyone doesn't cheat and use the Bashir method. Yeah, everyone's either that or Star Trek was like what 100, 200 years in the future. Yeah, they don't even have humans anymore. They just have like, this is the spaceship. What's a computer name? Something like that. The humans become Borg on their own. They consensually become Borg. Yeah, probably. So you gonna try to make it to that Walmart? How do you want to do that? 7 points. That one hill. Then you just want to see, how far do you think you could follow Cox Creek from what is this, wood? Something like that. It's a wood road. It's a woody wood road. You only have like an hour and 15 minutes left, I think. Probably an hour. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, you already talked about that, right? Zelensky fired the defense guy. That was boring. Did Russia do anything? That was yesterday. That was the Doomsday plane. What else? Nothing. Iran. Hellfire missile at a ship. They might invade it. If Trump invades, that's ballsy. Boots on the ground is pretty ballsy. Think you'll do it? I have no clue. Oh, Trumpy, Trumpy. You're gonna have some fun. Microaggressions versus yeah, because some of that stuff you're like, hey, if they sell 1% of the bonds, it's a big deal. And you're like, that's a microaggression. I don't know. I mean, that's you're doing like what's all snowballs, right? Yeah, snowballs up and down. That's what a microaggression is. That's what happens when 1% of the bonds get sold. Is it? It's the same thing, kind of. It's similar, maybe. You say so. side of my foot hurts. Did you eat too much sugar today? I had ding dongs and milk. You eat like shit. I had juicy juice and water. What else did you have? Did I not eat anything of value today? Just ding dongs. Oh, granola bars. You get granola bars. The fruit ones. Fruit. What are they called? What are the chewy fruit things called? I don't know. Chewy fruit things. Fruits bars. Yeah, but they're like granola fruit bars, right? They're chewy. What are they called? I don't know. Fruit bars. That's not what they're called. Granola fruit bars. I had like 6 of those. Yeah. So you ate, sort of. You just ate a bunch of half junk food. Is a granola bar healthy? No, it's probably not. Should have made something to eat. Why didn't I eat something? You need to make a pizza. I'll make a pizza. You want some Chinese food? Too expensive. 12 bucks? What do you think it's 12 bucks? 10 bucks, 12 bucks. It's got Chinese food in it. Chinese. Me Chinese, me play joke. Me put chicken in your Coke. What is the robot knew this, right? It was talking about like novelty seeking. Yeah, that's not, the elect are not novelty seekers. The elect do not seek novelty. They seek stability. Yeah, probably. I don't know. They're the elect. Fucking elect. Interesting. The elect. Yeah, I mean, you always hear the same language. The Marxist, it'd be like you know, the Marxist are always like, then 1%. You're gonna use like the elect. You're gonna say the elect because it's different. Hey, at least it's novelty seeking. Okay, it's just fucking novelty seeking, right? Yeah. We're tired of being discriminated against just because we're the elect. Isn't that one of the jokes? Like they're like, stop discriminating against the 1%. Stop discriminating against the elect. Okay. Okay, I'll take it. I'll buy it. It's interesting. It's a little interesting. What's that guy up to? He lives there, I hope. That place looks nice. What do you think it is? It's a house. It's like new, right? How do they do that? I don't know. Is it an apartment? Is it double? Too rich for my blood. I don't got blood that can afford that. I ain't elect. Only the elect can afford that. You're funny. The elect. The elect. The predetermined, the predestination. What is that one movie? Final Destination. That's not predestination. It's similar. It's where logs fall off trucks. And then no matter what, you're gonna die. According to is it predestination? Or is it Final Destination? Yeah, it's Final Destination. It's not predestination. They think they're gonna escape and they die in the end, don't they? I never saw it, and I'm not gonna watch it. Only people with high novelty seeking watch that movie. And I didn't see that one. I never watched Saw either. That's a high novelty movie, probably. Maybe. I have $1? Probably. I mean, I do, but I don't. I gotta buy like heroin. I got like a bunch of drugs I want to buy, like some alcohol, and I want to like In my last life, I was like a really good person, so I'm trying to undo it. I want to balance it out this life. You got to make sure you're balanced. That's true. That's true. I'm just kidding. I was pretty bad in the last life too. They have a lot of e-bikes here. 1, 2, 3 e-bikes. Are they e-bikes? Yes, I think so. What day is today? Today is Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. Thursday is rest day. Friday is $8. So if you want to go there on Friday, tomorrow it's $8. I don't know what the fuck that means. I thought it was all junk. When I went in there, it was all junk, but it was like they had these certain aisles that had like stuff that was expensive. It was like 80% junk and 20% stuff that was like semi-valuable if you wanted stuff like that. Like they had monitors, like small monitors for the back of cars, or like you could use them for PC monitors too, but like small ones, for like 30 or 40 bucks. They had like power tools that were like half used or something. They had, what else did they have? I don't remember. Like, what did they have? Oh, 80% of it was junk. They had some fans. They had some $40, $60 fans. They had, they had, what did they have? I don't remember. It's fun to look through. Are you gonna make it to Walmart, buddy? Do you have your lock on you? It's 9:52. So if you can make it there in 30 minutes, you can do okay. 30 minutes, baby. So how much work would it take to make it so you could turn your entire, what do you have, 50 pop? Do you have 50,000? Each pop is symbolic of 1,000 or 100? How much food would you need to do full assembly with the mechanical, biomechanical? One of your planets is getting like 300 food a turn. You made it into a food planet. It's got some gas. I had to trade some of the gas out. It was making more gas, and then I stopped making so much gas. You probably cut the gas in half. It was probably doing 400 gas and 200. Now it's doing 200 maybe. But now I get a bunch of food out of it. Gas and food. I am I'm a seventh of the galaxy. I'm pretty big. I got 20 planets probably. 2 of them are food / gas. I got 1 alloy planet, but it's only got 13 slots. But it's an alloy. Oh, that new planet? There's a planet that's like 20. And I'm going to turn that into an alloy planet. But it's like 60% habitability. But it's got 20 slots. Or does it have 90? Is it 90% habitability? Or is it 20? It's 20 slots. I'm like pumping out some alloy. 1,000 minerals a turn. 1,000 alloys a turn, 3K extra energy a turn, probably 200 food extra a turn, and then I'm neutral. I'm at least neutral on all the other ones, like moles. I'm probably am I like 200 moles a turn? I don't know, maybe 200 a turn. I don't even know where they're coming from. Electricity, you have them in the electricity grid, and then you have them in. You're not making any moles from factories or anything. Nope, just from electricity. And what else you got? I got, what else do you need? Moles, and you need living metal. Living metal you get from your command things, right? I think so. And then your, what is the living metal? And then there's nanites. I don't know how to get nanites. I don't have a great source of nanites. I need nanites, please. I'm just collecting my nanites, even though I don't have lots. There's a building that'll use them up. It's just I don't want to use them up, so I don't have any sources. Nanites. More nanites, please. Hey, beyond those like gates, those L gates, do you have any like super mega projects you can do? Because I have a 6 of the galaxy. I got no mega projects I can fix. This is bullshit. How come the galaxy's so shitty this game? Well, you got like some good shit. You got some good black holes. You got some Dyson swarms. You got some. Did the Dyson spheres? Do you upgrade the Dyson swarms? I forgot. Do you upgrade Dyson swarms to Dyson spheres, or do you have to build Dyson spheres separate? I don't remember. I haven't built them. You can build more, I think. You probably can. You could have done that a while ago. I didn't know. You can start building habitats, maybe. They need ascension. You need ascension levels or something. I don't have the population to do that. That one planet is a volcano planet. It's got like 20 slots, and it's got a 20% unity bonus. I'm gonna ascend that planet and turn it into a unity, even though it's only got like 50% habitability. 20% unity bonus on a 20, maybe. Then ascend it a bunch, and then you'll get a bunch of unity. It's a volcano planet. It's got volcanoes. Unity, it's a volcano unity planet? Yeah, it's a volcano unity planet. And I'm doing this trick now where I go to a lot of these planets and I specialize them, but I leave one electrical thing there with 3, so it puts out like 100 electricity, and it's only 1 slot. Is that a good deal? I don't know, I think so. It's got 3 voltage thingies, and 1 slot of electricity. What else you got? You're so out of shape. I don't know. It's weird. I'm not the elect. I do not have good genes. That's it. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Hmm. 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 What else? I need water. Sure you don't want to just go to Petersville? Walmart? Doesn't matter. I think I can make it to the other one. Mm-hmm. 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 Hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. 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 let us know, let us know. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's a cocaine song, right? Yeah, it's about doing cocaine. Uh-huh. Huh. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Ow. Knee pain, go away. Come again some other day. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, it went away, kind of. That came back. It went away. Came back. What's going on with that knee? Psychic adrenochrome. Extraction. Extraction? Yeah. Anything else? I gotta make it all the way to Walmart. I'm tired. Making it to Walmart, baby. do you want to get there? Right or left? Straight or left? Was this smart, or would it have been smarter to go the other way? Ooh, good question. Is it a good question? No, it's not that good of a question. How come we haven't done any thumbnails or summaries in a long time? I need to start doing those again. There's only so many slots on the team. So they purposely sabotage people so they can be like, yeah, you're gonna turn into like a sports analogy. I don't know. It's just it's interesting. Once you get a stupid idea in your head, it's really stupid, isn't it? Is this the best way to go? I think it is, yes. It is. It's the best way to go. I say it is. I am the elect. The elect are always right. You ever noticed? The elect are always right. In the old days, there was the elect. Now they're the elected. How about that one? Is that a political joke? That's kind of a political joke. I was going for like 1700s elect, or like whatever that was. That version of elect. No one has a fucking clue what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. They queering other kids? They normally let the kids have their fun. Kids can't have their fun tonight. No loitering, buddy. How about that crumb plate? Everything's closed. It's like 10:30 probably. What time do you think it is? 10:15, 10:20. What time do you think it is? 10:20. Cookies. You want a cookie? They're closed. 10:21. You got 10 minutes to get there. 30 minutes to walk around. If you say so. And my knee hurts. How the fuck did I hit my knee? How did it hurt my knee? I don't know. Oh, the heroin you can smoke. Can you smoke it? I think you can inject it. The best way is to inject it. It smelled like dog litter. Dog hair? Like dog-like? I don't think they make dog litter. There's no such thing as dog litter, buddy. It's called cat litter? Cat litter is supposed to make the cat not smell as bad. This smells like dog hair. What happened to your leg? What the hell happened to my leg? Say it ain't so, Joe. Say it ain't so. Hey, you were doing MMA. You were asking about MMA. Because there was like Pride, and then there was MMA, and then there's like, does he just use them as feeder organizations? Yeah, you were talking about like wrestling and how they feeder organizations work. That was boring. How do they make sure those foreigners don't throw the fight for money? Hey, there was something on YouTube about like that Conor McGregor fight. I don't watch fights, but it was like he was hurt or something. Ask the robot. What does the robot know? Mr. Robot, what do you know about? Really, you're gonna ask this? I don't know. I guess I don't know. It's content. I'm pretending to care about the current daily events. It's like 3 or 4 days old. What was going on with the Conor McGregor fight? Was he hurt, or was there like a big conspiracy about that? Or was that just a YouTube clickbait that I saw? This one was like within the past month, like I think. And you want to ride there? Where do I want to park this? I'm sweaty. And smelly. And disgusting. Yeah. They now have video cameras in the parking lot to detect people. The thieves like me. I'm here to steal from the clearance aisle. I'm gonna steal some good deals. I'm gonna buy them, but I'm gonna pay for them. They're a steal. Is that? Are you doing free advertising for Walmart? Yes, they're a steal. If you go to the clearance aisle, don't steal them, but they're a steal. It's a terrible joke. That's what I'm good at. Can you wear? I don't think you can wear your GoPro into Walmart. I don't think would they let you? I don't know. It's a good question. I really don't know. You better have your fucking lock. Do you have your lock, buddy? Hey, buddy, do you have your lock? Do you have your lock on you? Do you have the lock? Is it in the backpack? Is the lock in the backpack? I hope it is. If it better be. Better be in the backpack. Please be in the backpack. Lock. Hey, lock. Are you in the backpack? Yes, you are. You're right there in the backpack. Good job. Good job. I put it in the backpack. I'm gonna open this up now. Unlock this very carefully. I'm gonna go backwards. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go like that. And then I'm gonna go. Oh shit. And then I'm gonna go. Then I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna pull this off. I'm gonna go like that, and I'm gonna take this. And I'm gonna go like this. I'll put this in here. Then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna turn this off. Is this gonna work? You gonna work, little buddy? You on? You're 100% charged. That napkin is pure sweat. The white what is it called? It's called a, you have to pull this out again. Yeah, I am. Put it behind the ear. Behind the ear, through the hairband, to the GoPro. You're not gonna find it there. I got it. Is it connected in there? Get it below the ear. Okay, good job, buddy. Let's see. Pink shirt. I got a pink shirt. I'm cool now. What else did I get? Mellow yellow, and I got what else? Oh, I got ice cream. And what else? Oh, I got 4 things. Mellow yellow. Oh, I got muffins, but they're not good ones. I don't think they're gonna be good. They're strawberry. I don't like strawberry, but I'm hungry. So I'll eat strawberry muffins. So I want strawberry muffins. They had no. You should have looked for food earlier. What else? Tell me more. Tell me more. Put the. Take your water bottle out. These lights are supposed to go off. Where's your water bottle? Oh man, where is it? You lose your water. There it is. Good job, buddy. You forgot to fill your water bottle. You could have filled your water bottle in there. I could have. Forgot to. I forgot to. But you suck. Pink shirt. I got a pink shirt for $3. I got a pink shirt for $3. Yeah. That's cool. It's pink. It's pink. Pink shirts are the coolest shirts. They are pretty cool. If you say so. If you say so, buddy. So someone already stole the Nazis already stole my elect. I was gonna do the elect as like a eugenicist elect. I'm very disappointed. Yeah, this guy, you have to steal. You can't go through this. This red light is fucked up. They need to unfuck it. This red light is stupid. I always cheat. I just pretend I'm turning right, and then I'm like, oh, I meant to go in here, and then I was like, oh, no, I'm going this way, and then I turn right again. That guy's just sitting there following the rules like a fucking retard. Rule followers are squares. Oh my god. Does he break the rules? No, he follows the rules. He's a good boy. Good doggy. Good dog. Good doggy. I'm gonna get a huge fine, and they're gonna be like, he's gonna be like, ha ha ha. He said he called me a good doggy, and I get like $1,000 fine. Probably. It's okay to break the rules, just don't like brag about it. That's how it works. That's how it works, buddy. Look, you can't point out that their system is completely and utterly fucked up. They get all pissy, like their vaginas get all sandy and stuff. They don't like it when you point out how their vaginas get all sandy. Yeah, sandy vaginas. So what are you supposed? You're just supposed to sit there like a fucking retard for like 10 hours. I think that's what they want you to do. Just sit there like a fucking retard. Yeah, it's what society is. Yeah, society is a bunch of fucking retards. They sit around for 10 hours, jacking off and doing nothing. I can jack off at home. So what'd you get? You got a shirt, some ice cream, muffins, and what else? I forgot. Muffins, mellow yellow, ice cream, shirt. That's 4 items. Yes. They closed everything down at the end. There's only like so many registers, and there's like a huge line. That's boring. Tell me more boring stories. There was like a line of like 7 or 8 people waiting, and I just sit there and wait, and then I was zoned out. And then I think I waited like 5 or 10 seconds, and there was a register that I could have gone to, but I was zoned out. Because I zoned out for a second. I was thinking about something else. I should have been looking at the I was looking at the registers for like a minute or two. So I was next in line. And then like, I zoned out for like 10 or 20 seconds, and I might have waited 5 or 10 seconds later, longer than I should have. I feel bad. Not really. Because I was zoned out. It was like so easy to zone out, you know, like I'm having to wait there like 2-3 minutes for a fucking cash register. That's boring. That's reality. Reality is boring, tedious, 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 tedious. There's like a dog, like a moldy animal smell. Like wet fur. My knee hurts again. I'm gonna drink Meliella. I like Meliella. You're not supposed to drink Meliella. It's bad for you. I like it. It's tasty. Are you gonna go biking again tonight? Yes. I gotta go to Muscle Shoals because I haven't been over there in a while. They'll forget that it's my shoals. It's my shoals, not Muscle Shoals. Very interesting. Do you want to go to Ryan's and see what they have for dessert? I want to go to a dessert bar. I want to get brownies and cookies and ice creams. They're still open at 11. I want wings. I just eat wings. What is the best dollar per value at a Golden Corral? Ask the robot. Robot will tell me. Robot will tell me. Probably, what do you think? Ribeye? Prime rib? It's not cookies, probably. At a Golden Corral, if I'm trying to get my best value for dollar, and I'm all you can eat, what should I eat? Do they have like prime rib, or do they have like chicken wings, or what would be the best dollar per value at a Golden Corral? All you can eat. Shrimp. They have shrimp. How much are shrimp? Chicken wings. Fried chicken. Very popular. I like fried chicken. That's pretty good. How do they get their, I remember their cookies being pretty good. Are they like Otis Redmeyer cookies? What type of cookies do they probably have? How do they make their cookies? Are they pretty good cookies? Because it used to be a Ryan's and now it's a Golden Corral. I like cookies. They're pretty. Fire trucks. Is it this thing right here, or is it where are they going? I don't want to be near fire trucks. They'll spray me with water. They'll be like, spray me with water. Ow. Where are you going? Stay moist. Spread evenly. Stay moist, baby. Frozen cookies. Stay moist. They're whorish cookies. Really? The mystery of the fire truck. Is it a mystery? Yes. I don't know why it's there, so it's a mystery. That's technically true. Unidentified fire truck. UFT. It's a UFT. Unidentified fire truck. Unidentified fire event. Unidentified fire lights. Hey, there's a fire noise. They're on fire. There's a fire sale. Is there a fire sale? Yes. No. Is it Wendy's? Is it Chili's? I don't know which one this is. It's Chili's. I think it's Chili's. I want my baby back. She's on fire. My baby's on fire. Is she on fire? She's on fire. Chili's is on fire. No, not really. I don't think so. The fire truck is there though. I want my fire truck. If you say so. I want some food. I did not get very good food. Those are strawberry muffins. I'm not gonna enjoy those. I don't think I'm gonna like those. I should have got. I wish there was better food. I should have looked harder. I looked in the bakery. There was nothing very good. How many gallons a mile do you think that fucking fire truck gets? For every gallon, it gets 1 mile. I bet it's pretty shitty. Shitty fire truck gas mileage. Is that another fire truck? Childish, what's that childish thing? It's called content. Some content, buddy. Yes. Content, Chili's baby back ribs, barbecue sauce. Good truck stuff. Barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce. Baby back ribs. Barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce. Sauce of the barbecue. Barbecue sauce. Sauce of the barbecue. Sauce of the barbecue. Sauce of the barbecue. What does barbecue stand for? Big Bad Quebec. What does this? I don't know. It's a barbecue Barbie? It's a Barbie. Is a Barbie like a rotating thing? What's a Barbie? What's the barbecue stand for? I was thinking of like BBQ. I mean, just like because Chili's. I was driving by a Chili's and they had a false fire alarm, and I was thinking the Chili's baby back rib song, and then I started thinking about like what is barbecue? Because like barbecue sauce, and then I was like, what does BBQ stand for? Is it just an abbreviation for barbecue? Well, that was really disappointing. I thought it was gonna be something cool. I wanted BBQ to be like an acronym, and it's not, because I was going like Big Bag Quebec, and I was trying to come up with an acronym for barbecue. My stomach hurts. Why does my stomach hurt? Ow. What's going on there? Is it a cramp? Bold beef quality. Beef brisket and Q. Bring back quality. Burnt bits quarterly. Brown, basted, and quick. Big bag Q. Big bag Q. Okay, that's the same. Big bag Quebec. Whatever. Next. Hey, another fire truck. What? They're going back. They thought it wasn't a fire. Now they think it's a fire again. Maybe. Oh, they're going somewhere else. That is a really weird looking light on the front. It spins in circles. He's turning around. Is he? What is he doing? He's going inside there. That guy's not going behind me, is he? He's doing a U-turn. Interesting story. What? Those lights scared me. I thought he was behind me. Because he's behind you, but he's like across the highway and he's making a right-hand turn. Still, I thought he was behind me. I was like, fuck. Very loud. It's a fire truck. It's supposed to be loud. That's what they're called, fire trucks. They're like really loud. What does a fire truck stand for? It's a truck that puts out fires. That's why they call it a fire truck, probably. Yeah. Oh my god, I got a bug in my mouth. I think I swallowed. I don't know. I might have swallowed it. That's pretty interesting. Hey, they can't all be winners. I think you swallowed it. Psychologically, I feel like I swallowed it. Even if I didn't swallow it, I feel like I swallowed one. They need to make a mouth protector for like bugs. You really gonna buy a mouth protector so you can talk and bike at the same time without swallowing bugs? Yeah. That's a waste of resources. Every year, 100 bikers die to bugs in their mouth, probably. You think that's true? Yeah. I bet it's like 1,000. The end.